Hi OFS, Amanda McDermott here. So I just wanted to walk you guys through the assignment for this week, which is to let us know how you're going to be managing your tasks, how you're going to keep track of what needs to be done. So what is a task management system? Essentially, it's whatever system or whatever way you are keeping track of the tasks you need to complete, when those tasks are due, and whether or not you've completed them. I'm going to show you a few examples and options. So, of course, you can do this on paper. You could have a simple to-do list. This could be literally on paper. It could be on a whiteboard. You could have a more complex to-do list that includes the tasks, your priorities, any notes that you want to make to yourself, and any reminders. You could have a to-do list that's really student-oriented, a homework list that says the class or subject, what the assignment is, and when it's due. There are thousands of variations on this idea, but you get the idea of just a paper to-do list. I'm going to show you today a couple of digital options as well. This one is Google Keep. I'm going to show it to you in detail in a second. There's also options within the Canvas dashboard. So let me back up and show you Google Keep first, and then I'll show you how you can use the list view in your Canvas dashboard, which I'll do second. So Google Keep. So Keep is really cool because you already have your Oregon Family School email account is a Gmail account. So automatically you have access to Keep. It's in the apps, which is this grid of dots. You go down here and you click on Keep. All right, so I already have mine open. And I created a few as examples for you. So you can have multiple, these are basically like different to-do lists. So let's say that you were starting to search for a job, and so you've created a list of steps to do that. Let's say you're organizing a surprise party for your BFF's birthday, and you have listed the steps you need to take. Let's say you have chores that are not like check it off once and be done. They are things you do recurring. So you feed the dog every day, you do your laundry, and you clean the bathroom on the weekends. So you could these are just examples of things that might help you. So let's pull this one up as a fun example. You can see that I was able to create a colorful background, right? So you can color code all of your keeps different colors if you like. If you complete something, you can check it off. And it goes down here so that if you're like, oh, I didn't mean to hit that, you can bring it back. But it moves it out of the way for you. You can also reorganize things. So let's say you want to get the food figured out before you start inviting people so that you can let them know what you'd like them to bring. It's really easy to move things around. Let's say that you want to share this with somebody else who's helping you plan. There's this collaborator button. So you can add someone's email, and then they will be able to see it, add to it, check items off, etc. So for assignments, you would start by listing what you need to do. Okay, you can add a parent if you want to share your to-do list with a parent so they can help you, or a study friend. You can also pin notes to the top of your Keep space so that you'll see the ones that are most important to you up there. I've seen people use this where they have so many lists in here, so many notes. They have a note where they keep track of movie recommendations they've gotten, all kinds of things. So being able to pin something to the top really helps them with the ones that are the most pressing or most important. So that's Google Keep. That's one digital option. Let me go back to here. Okay. Another option for you to keep your to-do list or task management online is Canvas itself. So this is my OFS dashboard. It's just a screenshot of it. If I click on this list view, it'll give me something like this. I pulled this screenshot from from the web because mine doesn't give you a very good example, but this is a good example. So it will, if you click that list view that I showed you here, I got to there from the 3 dots and I went to list view. This view that it defaults to is called card view, but in list view, it'll show you a list based on the day. So it'll give you the class, the name of the assignment, and how many points it's worth, as well as when it's due. In this case, if something you haven't turned in yet and it's past due. You can also figure out from these icons that it's an assignment or it's a discussion, okay? And you can even add things to your own list view, even though we think of everything that shows up in Canvas as something a teacher created. If you have, let's say you have a test, see how down here it says Chemistry Exam 2. Well, that might be tomorrow, that might be happening in the future, but you want to study for it a few days ahead of time. You can go to this plus button and add for yourself study for chemistry exam. And that way it will show up here. So this is excellent because you're not having to create the tasks yourself. Canvas, the tasks are in Canvas and this just organizes them for you. The real disadvantage to this would be if you have classes on Canvas and on Acellus. That could be trickier for you to use Canvas as your one place. So as you decide what you're going to use to keep track of your tasks, here are the things that should be part of everyone's tasks management system. It should be something that works for you. Literally, you won't use it if it doesn't work for you. So you need to think about what you'll actually use. Number 2, it should keep track of what you need to do and when it needs to be done. So some people really like jotting things down on paper. That's fine. Some people really prefer it be digital. That's fine. But either way, the heart of it is to keep track of what you need to do so that you don't overlook something or miss an assignment or get caught off guard by a test. Now, the next section of this slide is asking which matters to you, right? Is it important to you that it's easy to use and easy to maintain? If so, you might want to use a digital system because writing things on paper over and over again takes time. But for some of us, paper and this works better for our brain, okay? So number 5, is it important to you that it's on paper? Is it important to you that it's digital? Is it important to you that you can share it with others, that it's easy for someone else to see it and check with you about it? Is it important to you that you can take it with you? So a giant whiteboard you can't take with you and add to it, but a little notebook you can take with you as long as you remember to take it with you. Obviously, if it's digital and you can use it on your phone, so Google Keep, you can use it on your phone. Canvas has an app, so you could use the Canvas one on your phone as well. And is it important to you that you can sync it with your calendar? So I like to remind people that, let me go back to the beginning of this, that your task list and your calendar are the 2 parts of your overall system. So you already created a study schedule for yourself. When are you going to work on things? Okay. And then the second part is what needs to get worked on during those times. So when are you going to do it? And how are you going to know what you actually need to do when it's the appointed time to sit down and work on a particular class? Okay, so now all the way to the end. This is what you're going to do. This Canvas assignment has a text entry box. All you need to do is indicate what kind of system you plan to use to keep track of your assignments this semester. Your advisor will chat with you about that in your upcoming phone call check-in. So let them know what you plan to use, and they will ask you if you've started using it, if you need any supplies to get started, if you need any help making it work. All right, this whole thing is meant to support you in your success this year. So look forward to hearing what you're going to do.